Welcome, JHS freshmen!
This is a little message from your Jackson Girls Soccer seniors. We love Jackson because
we get the chance to build strong bonds with our teammates.
All the opportunities we get outside of school.
Lifelong friendships!
You get to be yourself.
The staff there is great.
You can challenge yourself.
The chance to be a student athlete and participate in the arts.
Woo!
And we as freshman minors would really like to give you a nice warm welcome to Jackson High School.
And welcome to JHS. I know your first year of high school isn't exactly starting as you'd hoped, but I promise you're gonna have a blast with us the next 4 years. So, good luck, don't sweat it, you got this.
Welcome to Jackson High School. Go Bears.
And welcome you guys to JHS and say that I hope you have an amazing first year.
Welcome to high school. I can't wait to meet all of you. And although our current circumstances are different, there's nothing to worry about. Whether you're going to school or staying at home, I'm sure you will still have a great year.
Hey everyone, just want to say welcome to JHS.
I'm so excited to welcome our freshman class into our Jackson family.
Welcome to Jackson High School.
I know that high school can be kind of scary and intimidating to the freshmen, but I just wanted to reassure you that that goes away very, very quickly.
Welcome to Jackson High School, freshman class of 2024.
I hope you all had a great summer.
There's so many amazing opportunities and experiences that you guys will have, so embrace it and have fun with it.
All the upperclassmen and staff members want to help you and see you succeed during your freshman year.
Hi freshmen, I know high school probably seems a little scary right now, but I promise you're going to love it.
I'm really excited to get to meet you guys and make a difference in your high school career.
I'm excited to see you all at orientation and start off this school year great for each and every one of you.
Can't wait to show you all around the school and show you what the school has to offer.
I hope that you all have an amazing first year of high school, and I know you'll all do great.
We're all so happy you're here with us and that you're experiencing this new chapter in your life.
Don't be afraid to do new things. Go out there, have fun, make some new friends, ask questions, and have a great school year.
Hello, incoming freshmen. Welcome to Jackson High School. Glad to have you.
So don't worry, we're going to make your first year at Jackson High School a good year.
Hi freshmen, welcome to the high school.
Welcome to JHS. We are so excited to help you with your transition to the high school.
Hi freshmen, welcome to Jackson High School. My name is Allie.
I'm Kat.
I'm Allison.
And I'm Kayla.
We're some of your junior mentors and we're so excited to meet you guys.
Feel free to ask us any questions because we're always around to help.
We're wishing you the best of luck and we're looking forward to a great year.
Go Bears!
Hi, I'm Jeff Crocker, principal of Jackson High School, and I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the students and staff at Jackson High School to welcome all of our new students and their families to Jackson High School. We wanted to take this opportunity to share a little bit of information with you that will help you get off to the right start as you come visit us next week and when you start school on August 20th. All right, so let's get started. I first want to start by introducing the rest of our Jackson High School administrative team. We have 3 assistant principals, Donna Jeffers, and she works with students last names A through GRA, Joe Kanopic, last names GRB to PAR, and Matt Zeiters, last names PAS to Z. And rounding out our administrative team is our athletic director, Dan Michael. Please be sure to access and read over our JHS student handbook, and you can find that, as you can see, on our website under the quick links. Many of the answers to your questions are embedded, and the table of contents is clickable, so it makes it very easy to find what you're looking for and do so very quickly. Safety and security remain a top priority at Jackson High School, and we do have a school resource officer, and his name is Officer Von Spiegel. We also have our Alertus system, which is fully functional as it was last year. All students will be receiving ID badges, and the students are expected to wear those during the school day so that they are identifiable to all staff. Students are also expected to wear face coverings throughout the school day, wash their hands as often as possible, and practice social distancing. We ask that parents conduct health checks prior to sending your child to school each day. And you can see some of the symptoms that you need to be looking for. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call or reach out to our school nurse. If you're utilizing bus transportation this year and have any questions regarding busing, you can contact our transportation department at 330-830-8042. The reference e-link on our district website will go live on August 14th, and you'll be able to check your child's their transportation schedule. You will need their 9-digit student ID number. Drop off and pick up is on the east side of the building. That's the lot between the high school and the soccer stadium. And we ask that students not gather in the commons when they arrive to school. Rather, they should go to their first period classrooms starting at 7:20 a.m. At the end of the day, if you're going to ride the bus, we do ask that you hop on the bus here at the high school to go over to the middle school, as high school students are not permitted to walk over to the middle school to catch their bus home. Bus passes will not be granted at this time due to COVID health issues and contact tracing. Parents, if you're going to transport your student to or from school, parent drop-off and pickup is in the front loop of the high school. Please follow the signs indicating the flow of traffic, as that is one way and you enter on the west side. Please also do not block the crosswalk, as we have staff coming over from their staff parking lot. Also, please do not drop off your child at the back of the building, as we have many students and staff walking through those parking areas and do not need additional traffic back there for safety reasons. We also again ask that students not gather in the commons when they arrive to school. Rather, they should go to their first period class. If your student's going to miss school, please be familiar with our attendance policy and procedures. We ask that you call off or write a note. The call off number, as you can see, is posted here on this slide. The school day for most students starts at 7:40, but for our zero period students, it starts at 6:50 a.m. A call in a timely manner is most helpful for us so that we know that your child is safe and sound. Students, on the first day of school when you come, you'll report to connections at 7:40 on August 20th. Zero period students will go to their connections at the conclusion of zero period. Your locker number and combination is listed on the Home Access Center when you click the registration button. The locker letters and first number corresponds with the hallway and the floor it is located. So in the first example, it's ME202. ME means that it's in the mezzanine hallway, and the 2 means it's on the second floor. This year, students should use their locker only upon arrival and at dismissal for the day. So students may carry a backpack throughout their school day. Jackson High School does serve breakfast and lunch. Breakfast is served in the commons from 7:10 to 7:40, and that'll begin the first day of school. We do ask that students take their breakfast to their first period class to consume it, as we do not want students gathering in the commons in large groups. Students that buy lunch will report to and eat in the commons. Students that pack their lunch will report to either the gym balcony or A101. The choice is the students. Money can be paid to the cashier, or we can still use Pay School Central System, and the instructions for that system are on our webpage under the Parents tab titled Pay For It School Fees. All students should have their Chromebooks charged and ready to go the first day of school. Just like at JMMS, students should not charge their Chromebooks while here at school. If you need tech support with your Chromebook, you can go to the library, which is also known as the Learning Commons. For those students not attending school physically this year, there will be a tech help desk link on our district webpage. Here at Jackson High School, we encourage all of our students to get involved and engaged beyond the school day through the various clubs, arts, athletics, and activities we have here. You can find a list of those on our webpage, as you can see on the slide. Here at Jackson High School, we value the partnership we have with our parents and want to keep open lines of communication. We do this through our website and updating it regularly, by posting our school announcements, by sending a weekly newsletter, and by engaging in a parent advisory council, which I'll send more information out as we start the year. We also encourage parents to please call or email us anytime throughout the year. Please also mark your calendars for parent-teacher conferences, which may very likely be virtual this year, but we're still going to maintain these dates and these times. And you can schedule these conferences, again, very similarly to JMMS, through our school website using the PTC Fast Scheduling Wizard. Next, I would like to turn things over to Jackie Pizzo, our Student Services Department Head. She's going to share some information about the Student Services staff, graduation requirements, reading your schedule, and much, much more.
Thanks, Mr. Crocker. Welcome to Student Services. Hi, Mrs. Hawkins. Hi, Mrs. Pizzo. Welcome to Jackson High School. Student Services is where you'll find your counselors waiting to support you, whether it's with social emotional needs, academic support, or future planning. One of our goals is to ensure that you earn your high school diploma, which is why we will track all the graduation requirements that I'll talk about in a few minutes.
First, I'd like to take a minute to introduce the Student Services staff. Our 6 counselors at the high school are broken down by alphabet, based on the student's last name. Please take a minute to look at the alphabet breakdown and find where your student would fall and see who their counselor will be for the next 4 years. At Jackson High School, we also have 2 school-based mental health counselors, Mr. Pelser, also known as Jacques, and Mrs. Harding. In our office, we are lucky to have Mrs. Hawkins, Mrs. Palesci, and Mrs. Cochran working together as secretaries. This year, we are going to try to streamline the process of making appointments to see your counselor. We hope that this will allow us to be more efficient and effectively see more students. Students must make an appointment to see their counselor unless there is an emergency. There will be more information coming on how students can sign up for appointments, but in the meantime, please email your counselor to set up an appointment. The next 4 slides cover the Ohio graduation requirements. These requirements are broken into 3 parts. Part 1 is cover the basics. This includes all of the coursework a student must complete in order to graduate from high school. This applies to freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. The coursework that needs to be covered are 4 credits of English, 3 credits of social studies, 4 credits of math, 3 credits of science, a half a credit of health, a half a credit of physical education, or you may use 2 PE waivers. PE waivers are any Jackson local school board approved athletic program, marching band, show choir, or cheerleading. Please remember that you cannot mix credit with waivers. You must have the full half credit of PE or 2 waivers. A half a credit of personal finance, 1 credit of fine art, and 4.5 credits of electives. Remember, electives are anything above and beyond the graduation requirements listed above. You will notice that world language is not on the graduation requirements. World language is considered an elective credit. If you would take 4 credits of science, that additional credit is also considered an elective. If you have any questions about credits, please reach out to your counselor so they can go over them with you. Part 2 of the graduation requirements is to show competency. This is where the testing comes into play for students. The testing has changed over the past couple years. This first slide applies to the class of 2023 and 2024, so our current freshmen and sophomores. The class of 2021 and 2022 may use this, but the next slide will give another option for them as well. For this part, the end of course exams has been reduced to 6 tests. Students must pass the Algebra 1 and English 2 tests. They also must take the other 4 tests. If testing is not your strength, you will be offered additional supports and retakes on all of these tests. After retaking them, if you have still not passed them, there are additional ways to show competency, such as career-focused activities, enlisting in the military, or taking college coursework. The ACT will still be administered in the spring of every student's junior year. This is another way to show competency, but this only applies to the class of 2021 and 2022. This is the 7 end-of-course exams. Students can take all 7 tests and earn a total of 18 points throughout. Part 3 of the graduation requirements applies only to the class of 2023 and 2024. The current juniors and seniors do not have to show readiness. In order to show readiness, the freshmen and sophomores will earn 2 of the following diploma seals. Many of our students will earn more than 2 diploma seals, but 2 is the minimum requirement for graduation. You'll notice there are 9 Ohio seals and 3 local seals. A student must earn at least 1 Ohio designated seal. At the high school, we have 8 periods in our school day. The typical day begins at 7:40 and ends at 2:35. You will notice that there is a 0 period time slot. This 0 period is only for specific programming such as JSA and JAGS. Our students eat lunch during periods 4, 5, 6, or 7. You can receive your schedule in your Home Access Center. Log into your Home Access Center, hit the Classes button in the top bar, and then make sure to hit the Schedule tab. Once you do those 2 things, your 2020-2021 schedule will appear. There's a lot of information on this schedule, and I have marked a couple of the columns with X's because those are really for office use only. Don't worry about the course column or the days column. Columns that you'll be most interested in will be the description of the class, the period of day that you'll have the class, the teacher that you'll have for the class, and the room number which you'll be in for the class. You also want to check the marking periods column because you do want to make sure that you're scheduled for a class for all 4 marking periods in each period of the day. Some of you may have chosen to go into a specific program at the high school, such as JSA or JAGS. Here are some notes if you are in JSA or JAGS that you might want to look through and make sure these courses are on your schedule. If you are a freshman taking band, you should see freshman band /lunch during 5th and 6th periods. Band will alternate periods depending on if it is marching season or symphony season. The band directors are very good at making sure students know where they are to report. If you're a new student who is entering into a career tech program in the 11th or 12th grade, you will want to make sure that you are signed up for your program and that you are still meeting all of the graduation requirements. Most of you viewing this are probably freshmen, so I want to make sure that you have specific courses on your schedule to get you off on a good start. Everyone needs to have an English. Everyone should have a math. All students should be signed up for biology and world history. In addition, every student needs to have at least 1 more credit of academics. Please remember that PE and yearbook do not count as academics. So that 1 additional credit may include health, personal finance, fine art, or other electives such as world language, family and consumer sciences, business classes, or computer sciences. If you are a transfer student, please make sure that you are meeting the Ohio graduation requirements. Even if you are a senior from out of state, you must still meet Ohio graduation requirements in order to receive a Jackson Local Schools diploma. You may view your transcript in your Home Access Center, but it is a good idea to request a transcript from Mrs. Hawkins in Student Services. We suggest that you request this transcript in October, so that gives us time to get the classes from your previous school and get them added to your transcript. A few important reminders. All students must have a minimum of 5 academics each semester. On the first day of school, all students will follow their schedules. The last day for schedule change requests is Thursday, August 27th at 2:40 p.m. This year, the schedule change form is a Google form located on the homepage of the Student Services website. Schedule change requests for a lunch or a teacher change cannot be honored. If classes requested are already full, the move may not be possible. Counselors will email the student if the change is possible and tell them that they can start their new schedule. Until a student hears from a counselor, they should continue to follow the schedule that they see in their home access center. A few reminders about athletics. The Ohio High School Athletic Association says that any student wishing to participate in Ohio high school athletics must be passing 5 academic classes the 9 weeks prior to the season beginning to be eligible to participate in the season. If you are wishing to participate in a D1 or D2 collegiate athletics, it is your responsibility to apply to the Eligibility Center. You must meet requirements that are in addition to the minimum graduation requirements in order to be eligible to play at the D1 or D2 level. It is your responsibility to know and share your intentions with your counselor. We would be happy to go over these requirements with you. They are also listed in the JHS Programs of Study. Check out our Student Services website. There is valuable information and great resources on this website. I also want to draw your attention to Naviance, which can be found on the Student Services website and in the student landing page. This is a great tool. It is a comprehensive website that you and your students can use to make plans about colleges and careers, to do your own research on different career pathways, and even make lists of colleges that you're interested in. You will be using this more throughout the year, but you can always log on. Your logon information is the same as your BearWorks information. There is also a wonderful ACT prep on the Naviance website that you can use at any time. There are Remind 101 accounts set up for each class. Please take a minute to join this class. You can have grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents, students, anybody and everybody can join that wants to be reminded of any important details for your class. And this year, we're going to have to remember we're all in this together and have a great year.
One of the reasons that I love Jackson High School is
I love Jackson High School.
I love Jackson High School
one of the reasons I love Jackson High School is
and what I love most about JHS is
I love JHS because this school has given me a multitude of educational opportunities to discover what I'm passionate about, what I love, and what I wish to pursue for my future career. It has also given me so many opportunities to create long-lasting friendships.
Being able to compete as a D1 athlete.
Because of all the opportunities it offers to the students, such as the music programs, getting a head start on college classes, and meeting new friends.
Is the teachers. Going into high school can seem a bit scary at first, but your teachers are there to support you every step of the way. Whether you're having trouble on homework or in class, all you have to do is ask and they'll be there to help.
Is the support that they give to every student that walks through the door. I also love how committed they are to all their athletic programs and making sure that each team achieves.
Is that it has a wide variety of sports, clubs, and other organizations that provide a lot of opportunities for you to become more involved and meet new people.
My teachers and staff, they've all been super sweet, super supportive. I've learned a lot and I've gained a lot of perspective. One of my all-time favorite things to do and what I truly love is to see how many different clubs or organizations I can get involved in.
My favorite thing about JHS is all the different clubs and programs we have. Like, there's so many. You could do so many different things. It's great.
Because it's a place I get to come every day with my friends and meet so many new interesting people.
This is, first of all, the atmosphere. I love going to basketball games and football games and pep rallies. Everyone has so much spirit and it just really makes you feel a part of something. And I also love our teachers. Each and every one of them cares so much about us, and they want us all to succeed.
It's because of how welcoming they are to students who didn't go to Jackson prior to high school. I was new to Jackson my freshman year, and I always felt very welcomed by the staff and students here.
Because it gives students so many opportunities to explore their interests, whether this be through classes, clubs, or sports. There's so many different ways in which students can become involved in something new, and I really think this allows them to find something they are passionate about.
Because so many students go there, and because of that, I think it's a lot easier to find new kids who you can connect with, and a lot of them most likely will have the same interests as you, and most likely those will be the kids who you get to hang out with from the beginning of freshman year, maybe till all the way to the end of senior year. And I think that's just awesome that JHS has so many kids that you can meet.
This is a positive learning environment, and the teachers who are so understanding and willing to help each and every student.
I was meeting so many new people and making so many new friends and being given so many fun opportunities.